So today I'm going to do this kind of spring look. I was thinking it's springtime, Easter's right around the corner, so I was trying to come up with something that's kind of light, kind of natural, a little bronzy, not too much, a little highlight. Videos posted, but I'm trying to do more and more videos so that way everybody can feel on how I am and get to know me better. But for those who would like to know me better, I do have twins and they just turned 6 months old, and so it is very, very, very difficult sometimes for me to actually sit down and film without them like pulling me away. And so I try to sit down when I can and film for you guys. So if you have any requests on some looks that you would like, just let me know. And I just ordered the Too Faced peach palette and I cannot wait for it to come, and as soon as it gets here I will be doing a look on that with that palette. And I feel really bad because a lot of people didn't get to order that palette. A lot of people stayed up all night long, and I know that the palette or the website was down and some people didn't get to order and they were like really, really mad. But what can we do, you know? Life goes on. So they will be restocking. I heard that they will be restocking hopefully by Monday on TooFace.com, and they will be in Ulta.com on the 20th, so Sunday. So if you want that palette, go get it on Sunday. Well, you can't really go get it, but you better go get on your computer and go get it. Anyways, so if you like this look, keep watching and give a big thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, comment and let me know what you guys think. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so going in with the Morphe palette, we're going to use this as a transition shade, and we're going to place it all over the lid evenly. And I am using the Morphe E23. Using the same brush, we're going to go in with like a kind of a brown, or like I would say more of like an orangey color. And my phone was going off, so I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I can't stop it. So we're going to place that all over the crease. Well, just in the crease, actually. And getting that all in the crease. Then we're going to go in with a brown shade, and we're going to use the Morphe E17 brush. And we're also going to be placing that in the crease. Just going back and forth, blending it in, almost concentrating on the outside of the eye, not going too far in the inner corner. And blending is a must. And I totally forgot that everything was backwards, so I was trying to get the hang of you guys seeing the way I was putting the eyeshadow on. So forgive me for that. I was trying to get the hang of it there. I just kept looking in the camera, and so using the MAC 239 for my lid, we're going to use this little toned down shimmer color. Also using the Morphe palette. We used the Morphe palette the whole time. And now that I look back at the look, I wish I would have used the Fix Plus spray, and it would have gave me a more sheen look on the lid. But you can always change that if you'd like. It's to your liking. You do you. And going back in with E23, we're just going to blend everything out using the first transition shade. Make sure everything is even and you have no harsh corners. And I had to go in several times just to make sure that it was even on the outer corner. I have a real bad pet peeve about that. If everything is not even, I have an issue and I have to just keep going back and back and back. So using the E36, I used the lightest shade in the palette for the eyebrows. Well, not the eyebrows itself, but I used it for the under the eyebrow, highlight, and inner corner. And on camera, my eyebrows were already done, but I will be doing a video showing you how I did my eyebrows. Okay, so going in with clean hands, we're going to be using the Cover FX primer. And this is a calming primer. It also helps for redness, and sometimes I tend to have redness around my cheeks, so I try to use that. And it seems to tone down the redness just a little bit. So using the Beauty Blender, I have found that using the Cover FX hydrating oil drops, just placing a few drops on the Beauty Blender while using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, it tends to, it helps give you a little bit more moisture on your skin. I am pretty dry. I'm almost dry normal now, so I'm kind of getting the dryness under control now that winter's pretty gone, so. But the oil really helps, so bear with me with the bouncing around in the face. Just bouncing, 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 and make sure to blend, blend, blend. That's how you get everything all nice and sheen. And again, I was totally looking the opposite way, and then I finally realized, oh hey, they can see me this way. So yeah, I got a mirror and I looked downwards. And oh my god, the train is going by my house and you can totally hear it right now. Sorry! Okay, so going with Urban Decay Naked concealer, we're going to conceal those under eyes and the bridge of the nose and the forehead. And I did that face. I was my line was a little bit crooked and I had a little blemish, so I wanted to get that covered up also. And then going back in with the Beauty Blender, we're going to blend this all out. And I learned that if you go in going back and forth, it helps to not crease. We're all going to get creasing if we have a lot of kind of fine lines underneath your eyes, but it'll help for the creasing if you just go back and forth, blending it back and forth. And that hair was irritating me and I couldn't get it to stop. Just kept going in my face. So using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette contour, I'm going to use the banana shade and also the light shade to set the under eye and the forehead. And for the rest of the face, I'm using the Studio Fix MAC, and I am the shade NC25, and I'm using the Morphe E3 brush to place that all over the face. Just like to set my foundation just so that it doesn't go anywhere. So going in with Morphe M527, I am using the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer, and oh my god, let me tell you, this stuff smells amazing. So we're just kind of cut that into the face on the cheeks, and you can see the fine line that I have there. That's what you're going for. You want that contour look. So make your fish face like I was showing you and get that bronzer on there. And you want to place it on the outer edges of the forehead also. I just love the way that it smells. It just makes me want chocolate. So I'm going to do a little contour on the side of the nose. Not too much, just a little bit. And for blush, we're going to be using the Love Flush from Too Faced palette. And I'm going to be using the Morphe E4 to apply this. Just using that second shade on the palette there. I like to kind of sweep up on the apples of the cheeks just to kind of get this just right there on the little apples right there. And you can see how that turned out really nice. It's kind of a little bronzy look still. So going back in with the Morphe, we're going to do the under eyes. And we're going to be using the Morphe 169 brush. And I was totally looking for it. I couldn't find it in there. And then I found it. So we're going to go back in with that brown shade that we used for the crease. And we're going to be placing that all along the lower lash line. Just blending it out, blending it out. And using the same brush, we're going to be going in with the orange shade and also blending that into the lower lash line. We don't want it too harsh, but just a little bit of color underneath there. So I'm going in with NYX eyeliner, and I placed that and my mascara off camera, and I came back. And using the Morphe 501, I'm also using the Anastasia Highlight Palette. Oh my god, can you see this? This palette is amazing. The colors on it, if you don't own it, I totally suggest it. I really, really, really suggest people getting this. I recommend. Can you see that highlight though? So just placing that right above the blush, just kind of like on the tops of the apples of the cheeks and on the side of the forehead, just for a little glow. We're going to place it on the bridge of the nose and also on the tip of the nose and on the Cupid's bow. So on for lips. And I couldn't find the color that I used for the lip liner. I will try to look for it and I will link it down. But I ended up using the L'Oreal Le Matte lip liner. And everything that I used will be in the description box. I tend to overdraw on one side because one side is more pointy than the other, so I have to get them even. And using the Anastasia Beverly Hills color Dainty lip gloss. And it turned out pink, and I wasn't going for a pink lip. I was looking for a kind of nude pink, but it turned out pretty pink on me, but it ended up being okay, so it looked really good. And these lip glosses are so amazing. They're so creamy. We just love them. Okay, so I let my hair down and then I totally forgot to set my face with setting spray. So I picked up the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray for your makeup, and it just helps to blend all the powder into the face so your face doesn't look too powdery. And if you have dry skin, it works really well. It helps you get a refreshing feeling. And that was it. That was the end of the look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. And thank you.